Hi, I'm Sammy, your host, creator of Sammy Videoplex. You can join me on YouTube for Sammy Videoplex. You can also join me on Apple, Google Play, or wherever you hear your major podcast audios for Sammy Videoplex Audio. I want to thank all my subscribers for their support. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my audio podcast. I also want to say Sammy Videoplex and its Sammy James Williams Jr. family are very strong supporters of the Lyme Disease and the Cancer and Heart Foundation. You can make donations to my YouTube channel in the description box after you watch my YouTube video. And I hope you continue to support me. The Great Lakes plastic pollution. Fighting for plastic-free water. As plastic pollution breakdowns in the Great Lakes, microscopic pieces of plastic are found in the lakes and even drinking water. More than 22 million pounds of plastic pollution end up in the Great Lakes every year, according to the Rochester Institute of Technology. And this never really goes away. Instead, it just breaks down to smaller and smaller pieces known as microplastics. Researchers have found stunningly high amounts of tiny plastic pieces in all 5 Great Lakes, which provide drinking water to 40 million people. 40 million people. They have found microscopic pieces of plastic in drinking waters and even beer. The huge problems demands action. Here are a few ways we are joining forces with tens of thousands of Great Lakes to stop plastic pollution. Because of their small size, microbeads escapes treatments by sewage plants and end up in our rivers and lakes. Once in the water, microbeads can absorb toxic chemicals and be mistakenly for food by wildlife. The Alliance for the Great Lakes, our partners, and tens of thousands of activists across the region leads the fight for legislation to phase out microbeads in personal care products. Illinois was the first state to ban microbeads. And as a movement spread across the nation, several other states followed suit. Like Dr. Beach, volunteers keep over 18 tons of plastic pollution out of the Great Lakes each year. Every year, volunteers with the Alliance Adopt a Beach program participates in hundreds of beach cleanups across all 5 Great Lakes. Every year, 15,000 volunteers hit the beach and remove about 18 tons of trash. More than 85% of the debris they pick up is made of plastic. Those plastic drinking bottles that we drink out of, we enjoy our very cold water on hot days. We drink the plastic, and so many people just toss the bottles. We enjoy our plastic beverages, Pepsi's in the plastic bottles. We drink the beverage and just toss the bottles, and it ends up on our lake shores. Reducing plastic use is an important step, and you can start. Great Lakes pollutions flow out from our seashores, lines, because we leave it there. The good news is that we all have the power to reduce the amount of plastic we use, and thereby limit the amount of plastic that ends up in the Great Lakes. Start by following these tips. Refuse single-use plastic items like straws, plastic water bottles, and other single-use plastic containers. The country of Canada, the very beautiful country of Canada, eliminated plastic drinking straws, I think right before the coronavirus pandemic started in 2020. So I believe all of the territories and metropolises in Canada is no longer serving people with plastic drinking straws, and this is one of the reasons, because they usually end up in the shorelines And those small pieces of plastic is eaten by fish and other wildlife, mistakenly thinking it's food. And we know what happened to fish. Us humans, we eat fish. So the plastic bottle that someone else or yourself threw away ends up in your neighbors, your parents, your children's, or maybe even you. Reuse by choosing reusable alternatives over plastic, like water bottles and reusable grocery bags. Spread the word by sharing this information with friends and families and urge them to keep plastic pollution out of the Great Lakes too. I know the country of Poland, they have not used plastic shopping bags like we use here in America in so many years that when I go grocery shopping at Kroger's and Walmart and etc. And I bring home my bags and I show other ladies in Poland my shopping bags. She said, "What are those?" I said, "Plastic bags. This is what they put on things in America." She said, "You're so outdated. We haven't used plastic shopping bags in so long." They use reusable bags or paper bags. Paper bags are cut down from trees. And you know me, I did a podcast, I think 2 years ago. I'm a tree lover. Trees are beautiful. Why is there so much plastic in Lake Michigan? Much of the plastic comes from littering or improper waste disposal. Nearly 80% of all litter along Chicago beaches is plastic waste, according to RIT's research. Over time, plastic in lakes break down into extremely small pieces of plastic debris known as microplastic. Why is there plastic in Great Lakes? Usually most of the trash is found on big lakes, beaches, because of high lake levels. More of it has been disposed along the channels that connect it with Ducks Lakes. A lot of that trash is deteriorating plastic bottles. How many of us go to the riverfront, the waterfront like myself, and we see a plastic bottle just floating across the water? Floating across the water. We don't know how long that plastic bottle was in the water. We don't know how long it's floated. We don't know how long it will float. But those plastic bottles always end up in wildlife. And when it comes to fishes or etc., human eat fish. So our bodies is contaminated with someone else's plastic or your own plastic. It's hard to say eliminate plastic out of our daily lives. And that's the country of Canada, I believe, right before the 2020 coronavirus. They eliminated plastic straws in their restaurants and etc. So in Canada, they no longer use plastic straws, to my understanding. I can do research on it to be sure. But our Great Lakes, all 5 Great Lakes, is facing heavy pollution of plastic. And as I read to you, there's over 40 million people use the Great Lakes for tap water, drinking water. The country of Canada, the country of Poland, I have misspoken. The country of Poland have 38 million people in the entire country. That means those 5 Great Lakes give more water than the country of Poland. We are in danger of polluting. We are in danger of having unsanitized, safe drinking water here in the United States. And that's just the 5 Great Lakes. That's just the 5 Great Lakes that I mentioned. Plastic contamination is rampant in bottled water. That was the unsettled conclusion of a study published last year. In foreigners in chemistry that analyzed samples taken from 259 bottled waters sold in several countries and found that 92% of them contained microplastic particles. Many of those particles wasn't all that small, Sun was definitely visible with a magnifying glass or microscope, said Sherry Madison, author of the study in Sustainable Research at Penn State, Erie. The 11 bottled water brands tested in Madison study are among the most popular and widely available in the United States and around the world. Samples from the brand tested vary in plastic concentration. The average across the brands are 325 microplastic particles per liter of bottled water. Researchers found Nestle Pure had the largest average of concentrated of plastic particles out of all brands tested. One sample from the brand was found to contain more than 10,000 microparticles per liter. 10,000 plastic particles per liter in your mouth, through your throat, and in your body. And like you, I am guilty of bottled water. I have a crystal clears natural alpine spring water. I also have a fruit mist, black cherry, caffeine free, calorie free, sodium free, 67.64 ounce. Flavored sprinkle water beverage and other natural flavors. It's manufactured in the United States, Tampa, Florida. Bottled water, drinking water, tap water. What are we consuming? What are we putting in our system? What are we putting in our mouth? What are we putting in our body? Are we contaminating ourselves? Are we giving ourselves cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes by drinking water? This is spring water. The average person look at a spring water and say, it's healthy for you. It's a spring water. It's supposed to be healthy for you. Down smooth. I tasted no plastic, microplastic pieces. That don't mean there's not there. They can be so tiny, I just didn't notice them. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please help support your local Lyme Disease, Cancer, and Heart Foundation. Please help support my YouTube channel and my audio podcast. Stay safe and dehydrated. And read. What are we putting in our system? What are we putting in our body? All natural, sparkling water beverages, crystal clear water. We should know what we're consuming. My name is Sammy. Thank you very much, and God bless you.